Rainbow Six Siege.
Oh, Kyle, I have to mention, can you like turn down or turn off game sounds?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's nothing against you playing the game. It's just like when I was trying to listen to the second one, I kept hearing zombie sounds instead of Adam talking.
Fuck Adam.
No, it's okay. Well, yeah, but yeah.
Hey guys, we're a little behind schedule.
Yeah, I know.
Your mom's
Tell me
a
when,
little
Kyle.
behind schedule.
Tell me when.
It's live.
Oh, Jesus. Okay. All right. Okay. So, welcome everybody to the third edition of the Juicebox Squadcast. I am Aaron. And I'm joined by my co-hosts Tristan, Carter, and Kyle.
I played SpongeBob.
Wait, actually,
I played SpongeBob SquarePants Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated.
are you serious? Because I just bought that
Yes.
game. All right.
It's amazing.
I know. It was amazing back in 2003, and it still is. But okay, so our topic for today is. You're right, but I mean, yeah. You're right, but no. So our topic for today is survival video games. So before we start off, if you were thrown on an island, what are the 3 things you would take with you?
That's a good question.
Yes, it is a good question.
That's an interesting question, actually.
A knife.
Okay. Is that it?
Something that I could use to make string. And
So a knife.
nah, well, I mean like easily because I don't have the biggest brain. And
So just string.
no. Shut up! No. Let me see how.
So I can hear like a bass because my dad's outside with the ranking.
That's all right.
Okay, 1 second. There's one person watching. Is that? I wonder if that's my friend.
What's
It might
up?
have been me. I tuned in to see if it was,
Oh.
Howdy, play.
but I exited out. So I don't.
So not Craig is turned up all the way. Bruh moment is turned up all the way. Ramen
Thanks.
Cop's turned up all the way, and I'm the
Sweet,
host. So it
sweet,
doesn't matter. Not host, but you know.
Yeah.
Well, I mean technically.
So okay, Kyle. So you got a knife. What else you got?
You know those like flint starter things, like fire
Yeah.
starters.
Ooh.
One of those.
Smart.
But
But-
string knife.
Okay.
And will to live.
Okay. Tristan,
Dude,
what about you?
Can it be anything?
Yeah. Well, okay,
Uh,
it depends. You can't bring a Tesla Roadster to the island.
Can I bring a Tesla rocket ship? Sorry, SpaceX rocket ship.
Not.
Okay, how about this? No
I don't think so.
technology.
There we go. Because yeah.
Well, what do you consider technology? Because like
Things that
A
involve
knife is technically technology.
like
What the
wires
frick
and
is your
motherboards
knife?
and
What is
stuff like that.
what is your knife?
It's
Like,
primitive technology, my guy.
is your knife the one from Titanfall that just hacks things?
God, that would be so cool.
It would.
I love
but
Titanfall. Sorry.
I enjoy Titanfall too, but it's not a survival game, so we can't talk about it tonight.
That
Dude,
I kind of want to
I just
not play
died
survival
on
games,
Sand
so
Mountain
that way
2.
it's really weird. Okay, so my friend, he wanted me to bring up the point that pretty much all survival games
Okay.
could be considered resource management games, because that's kind of essentially what they are.
Okay.
What am I?
Well,
Yeah.
okay.
Yes.
Well, okay. It depends on what you define as resource management, because if you think about it, first-person shooter could also be resource management.
Exactly.
How's
So a
that?
first-person shooter could technically be a survival game if we don't, define it well enough.
Well,
Well, okay. All
Okay.
right. I think we
Yeah.
should define the line between those, because, like, okay, in a survival game, you're managing your resources so that you don't die, and if you don't have like enough resources, you will die. But versus like a first-person shooter, whereas if you don't get shot, you won't die.
okay,
what I mean?
okay. What about this? COD Zombies. That's a first-person shooter, but you
That-
don't get shot.
I'm actually, I'm pretty sure that is a survival game. Is COD Zombies.
Do you want to put it? Do you want to put it in
Zombies
the
survival,
thing?
yeah.
We can talk about it. We can talk about
Well,
it.
just the zombies game mode, not like actual multiplayer,
Yeah.
because that's just multiplayer or whatever.
Right.
Yeah. No.
I
yeah.
would put COD Zombies as a survival.
I'd consider COD Zombies a survival game. Plus, in like some of the games, they even call it survival. So it's
Yeah. No.
Dude, honestly, I could play some COD Zombies right now.
I don't have a Call of Duty yet on my PC, so I gotta get on.
I only have Modern Warfare.
Yeah. Same.
I've been tempted to get Modern Warfare and like I don't know Black Ops 3 or something, just so I have zombies. But
Ooh, I'd give Black Ops 3.
I have Black Ops 3, but it's not cross-platform.
Okay. So what do we want to start off with first? Do we want to start off with? Okay, let's start off with your favorite survival game.
Ooh.
I'm gonna die.
Ooh.
What? That's a good question. Recently, well, it's my favorite, but it's not even out yet.
Okay.
I've played the
Okay.
alpha. I've played the alpha for it.
Okay. Is it the?
It is.
Actually, never mind.
It is
go
a
ahead.
Viking game called Valheim, and it'll be coming out. Hopefully, it'll be coming out sometime this year. It's like a low poly Viking game where you go through like Norse mythology, I believe. Norse mythology. Sorry.
Yep.
And no, you should look it up real quick. I think. Oh.
Sure.
I heard my own voice first.
I mean, I think I could look it up. I could try it.
I know you could try it. I'm just saying you should.
I mean, I thought I saw an advertisement for something like that. Some Viking. So Valheim.
Mm-hmm.
Valheim.
It's gonna be on Steam, so.
Well, Steam is good. Wait, I think. All right. Yeah, I have seen something like this. Yeah. So like the graphics on the outside of the game are like, they're okay. You know, more. It's kind of more like Arc styled.
Ooh.
A little bit, but then
little
like
bit.
the structure is less poly than the rest. But yeah. Okay. That's pretty cool.
From what I can see, it's a very pretty game.
Yeah.
So. I think
Okay. So Tristan, do you have a favorite survival game?
I mean, I could be generic and just tell you what I'm playing right
Okay, is that your favorite?
the
Over
Be
time,
generic.
I mean, on and off, I have different like favorites, but like most consistently has been, or I've played Minecraft.
Yeah, Minecraft it's been pretty. I mean, when you say survival, Minecraft's like one of the go-to things.
Yeah, honestly.
Well, I mean, it's like, you know, because there's nothing more definitive about survival things. Like if you're thinking of survival, and going and getting resources and then using those resources that you survive. I mean, literally Minecraft, if you don't have food, you die. If you don't have protection, you die.
What? Yeah, does hunger kill you, actually?
No, it puts you at half a heart. I mean, once you're there, you're basically dead. I mean, come on.
Okay.
You drop like 2 blocks down, 2 or 3 blocks down, you're dead.
Yeah.
I don't know. When I play Minecraft, I live like a weird a weird juju, I guess you could say, where like I don't wear armor and I never carry food on me.
I mean,
But I still survive well enough. But like whenever I'm playing with friends, I always just die for no reason. Like I'll like fall or something, and I'll just die. I'm like,
get
whoops.
shot by a random arrow coming from somewhere in the base.
Yeah, and then I'll just be like, whoops, sorry guys. And then the chat will fill up with shoot, FGG.
Have a cat because pretty well. Besides me.
Okay.
Of course I do.
Okay.
I'm your most loyal fan.
That's fair. But no, I mean like, oh, dude. Okay, well, I mean, Minecraft is actually a pretty hard survival game if you want to play it like that. I mean, has anybody tried hardcore?
No, don't have a PC.
Yes.
Dude, hardcore is like that tests your skills, dude.
It does, yeah. I mean, I've played it. I only played it like once, but that's because I'm like a bitch.
I played it on a live stream.
I'm not gonna lie. Oh fuck! Fuck! Ah!
I played it on a
you
live
noob?
stream a while ago, and so the stream was if I die in hardcore, then I end the stream right there, like that's it. And I was I was going okay, and then I went to the Nether and I found a bastion, right? So this is like the new Nether update, and I was like,
Ooh.
hell yeah, and I'm like, baller, and so I get in there. And I like look down and there's like a far drop, but there's like a chest at the bottom. I'm like, dude, awesome. And then one of those like warthog things hit me off the edge and I died right there.
Oh.
That was it. I was like, well, there it is, stream. It just ended. And I was like fully set up too. I had like diamonds and everything, dude. It sucked. But I mean,
Honestly,
I'm serious.
I haven't played much of the new Nether update at all.
Yeah,
I literally just like made one world, and like I found like one of the newest structures. It's like a pre-made Nether portal, like half built, and like you have a bunch of things in that.
Yeah.
I found that. I was like, "What the hell's happening?" And then I just quit.
Dude, I'm telling you, like, when I play, I love like the different types of wood and stuff, and I'm always experimenting with building styles and stuff like that. And I love just growing the plants. I'm a weirdo. Literally, I was just watering my garden.
All he does on our world is plants.
I literally I spawned in with Tristan a while ago, and I just started building like a Nether forest in our world, just like in the overworld. But when I saw the new plants and stuff from the Nether, I was like, dang, all right, this is gonna be my update. But yeah, good fun. Okay, so Carter, what about you? What's your
Honestly,
favorite?
my favorite, not to be a basic white birch, but
Birch.
my favorite zombie game is obviously COD Zombies.
Okay,
I've been
so
playing
survival.
it since when did I? Oh, I started in Black Ops 1, and it was about. Do you remember when I used to hang out with Tyson?
Yeah,
Ooh,
okay.
A long time ago. That's when I started playing zombies, and I was terrible at it, and like we wouldn't even play 5 because we were scared of it. Like, no cap, we were scared of 5.
I know the feeling, dude. Like,
And we
I
were
was
scared
actually-
of Kino. Oh my god, it was
to be
we
honest
couldn't
with
even
you,
sit on the thing.
I didn't play COD Zombies for a while, just because like when you click that zombie screen and like the dude in the top like walks out of the room and then a zombie comes in, like that's just that screen alone was scary for me. Like when I was a kid.
Yeah, honestly.
Right now,
And then
I'm playing a game called Neeta. For anybody who's watching, you can probably see from the desk screen.
Who?
I'm playing a game,
Noita?
Noisha or Noida or something. I don't. Oh no, I missed the card. But it's a pixel game that's like you're a wizard and you go through like a cave, and you're basically
Okay.
just trying to. I don't know exactly. I'm gonna be completely honest. Make it to the end, pretty much. And I
Sweet.
guess it could be considered a survival game. If I think this is the cart, that you just
Oh,
go
yeah, I
around,
see it.
you find wands to try and improve your chances, you know, and
yeah.
just have a good time. It's pretty fun, but I don't know if it's
Permits.
what the fuck was that?
What the hell was that? I just hear.
Freaking my brother.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
No,
but-
no biggie. Your brother's funny, so.
Yeah. But yeah, no, okay, so yeah, and so COD Zombies, like when I got past the screen, right, I don't know what the heck happened or why, but I just had this like weird, when I started playing, I just had this unnatural skill. Like I remember first time in Kino, I'd never played before. I think Tristan, do you remember Hunter? Yeah, of course you remember Hunter. Yeah, so he came over to my house. And so
Hunter Wise?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
No name, sir.
No last names. Okay, but no. So anyway, he came over to my house. We were hanging out, and he's like, "Yeah, let's play Black Ops 1 Zombies." And so I was like, "Okay, I've never really dabbled with it." But so we put on Kino der Toten, and he's like, it was like round 15, and he just kept dying. You know, he got stuck in that loop where you die, you lose all your stuff, you come back in, and then you can't get Jug or something, and then you die again. And so, but I made it to like round 30, just going, and then I was like, dang, this is kind of fun. But then after that, I just kept playing it, you know. I think I played a little bit with Jonathan, and then when Black Ops 3 came out, I played with Jonathan and Tristan on Shadows of Evil.
Yeah.
We would just sit in a glitch spot and just like not move for like half an hour until we had to.
And don't get me wrong. Well, okay. I should also mention that I played like Town, Transit, and like everything went at Tristan's house because he had Black Ops 2.
Yeah, Black Ops 2.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then
best COD in my opinion.
Oh shoot! And then occasionally I would go over to like Zeph's house back in like I don't know 4th or 5th grade.
Zeph? Ooh.
I would go over to Zeph's house because he had buried and no, he just had buried. He had buried in Nuketown, and so we would go there. Oh, but then Max had Die Rise, and he had Origins when
you
Carter
went everywhere.
downloaded. Yeah, no, because I was like, I just couldn't get enough of those zombies, dude. Because like every map was like something else, and like if you were good enough just relatively at the game, it didn't even matter what map you were in. It was just it was a fun time.
Although Origins
download
like
the Grand Theft Auto trilogy for.
What's funny is I've always had a major fear of zombies.
Really?
Yes, and now I play zombie games and I find them very therapeutic. Just because I kill them very easily. Like I was playing The Walking Dead, like Saints and Sinners, you know.
Yeah.
And that's a very good VR game in my opinion, and it scared the shit out of me. It scared the shit out of me because I was in a school, and a bunch of zombies were in the library, and I was heading towards the library, and I guess they heard me or something, and I was walking up to the door. I was about to open the door, and then the door bursts open with these zombies, and it scares the shit out of me. And
So you just hate libraries?
Yeah, now I hate libraries. And
The Walking Dead, like the Telltale game, that was like actually terrifying. I mean, back in like I guess it was like early PewDiePie days, and like back when everybody was playing that game, you know, I'd watch those playthroughs just a long time, and it was like scary. Because, you know, like, especially all those, like, quick time events or whatever, and you're just, like, watching that. It's crazy. Yeah. But, I mean, as far as zombie survival games go, I mean, COD Zombies is up there. I mean, I love the rush of getting, like, round 30, and it's just, like, you're running out of ammo, like, for all your Pack-a-Punch guns, like, halfway through the round, and you have to hit the mystery box and go Pack-a-Punch it. I mean, there was a time on Kino der Toten where I had so many points that I was just hitting the mystery box every round and just Pack-a-Punching it.
Yeah.
Just every single round. I mean, there would be points where I was carrying like the L118 or whatever, the sniper.
Yeah, the sniper
with Mustang and Sally. Worst setup ever, but yeah, so I love the rush of COD Zombies, but have you guys ever played Dying Light?
No, but I want to so bad.
That is like, I think that's my favorite zombie survival game.
I'm super excited for the second one.
Yeah, that's like.
Oh, I think I saw the trailer for that a while ago, and I thought it was at least an interesting game.
Yeah,
because honestly, the first Dying Light I really want to play because I love like. Honestly, it kind of reminds me of. What's that game? Something Edge. Mirror's Edge or something.
Mirror's Edge,
like that.
It's the parkour game.
Yeah,
parkour. And then it's like Mirror's Edge and freaking Dead Island. That's why I like it.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's made. I believe it's made by the same people who made Dead Island. I think.
Dude,
I mean, that rings a
don't even
bell.
get me started on Dead Island. Honestly, me and Jackson, like when we were younger, we used to like pop Dead Island in, and then like we'd play a couple minutes, and we'd be like, "No, it's too scary, too scary." Then we leave, and then we just sit at the title screen and be like, "So like, who's gonna play next?" Because we were terrified of that game when we were younger.
I mean, dude,
it scared the crap out of us.
I mean, zombie games are reasonably scary sometimes, though.
Yeah,
Especially when you're a little baby child.
and just the commercials for Dead Island, those were enough to scare me away from the game. Like I'm thinking of one in particular where it's like a reverse scene where like you start from the end where like the little girl's like chasing the dad out of the window, and then it like reverses it and stuff like that. Like that's nuts. Or like the guy on the roller skates, or the guy who's just running, and like everything's going up behind him.
No. Oh, I played Dying Light and I love the multiplayer because it was basically just you're either the monster or the guy, and I hated being the guy, but like I was really good as the nighttime zombie that just goes around, like jumps and like scares the shit out of you.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
and,
but
like,
dude, I mean, Dying Light, it did like I know it's a cliche in survival games where like the nighttime is the bad time, right? I mean, you know Minecraft, but I mean, Dying Light did that so well because like even safe zones weren't really safe unless you're in like that blue like UV light or whatever.
Yeah. No, that was like the best part, It was a scary game. That did nighttime, like scary time, very bad. Like, or not very bad, very good. Scary
but
spooky.
But I think the best part, like, I mean, Dying Light was a great game, and you had like the different type of melee weapons you can make and stuff like that. But it wasn't the full Dying Light experience until you unlocked the jump kick or whatever.
Oh yeah,
like yeah, because you could like jump kick zombies, and like most of the time that was all I would use because like it stuns them for a fair amount of time. So
if you go to my my Xbox profile, you'll see a clip of me as I think the zombie dude, and I just drop kick one of the players into a wall of spikes. Like it was so perfectly timed because he didn't see me or something. I can't remember. It's been a while since I've seen the video, but like yeah, I perfectly just drop kicked this dude into a wall of spikes, and I was like, yes.
With a lisp and everything.
Yes.
yes. Yes. Oh.
No,
oh,
but
man.
No, Dying Light was definitely one of my favorite games. I especially love the expansion. That was.
Didn't they have multiple expansions? I thought one was like the following or something.
Dying Light, the follow. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just a
I don't know much about it.
It's been a while since I've played it and or seen any of the stuff for it. So.
Okay, so
but now I want to play it again. Shit.
So we can't forget about another zombie game that's survival. I mean, how about Dead Rising? How's that for you guys?
Yeah.
Dead Rising.
Yeah. I never really played it, so I don't really have much opinions on it.
Oh,
Yeah.
I hated Dead Rising. I'm gonna be completely honest.
Which one? Did you play the first one or like the second one or?
I've played the first one, which is funny because I also hated it, but I played it and I beat it.
Okay.
Wait, was
so
Dead
you're
Rising,
better than me then.
Was the Dead Rising the game you played at your ex's house, Aaron? That down the basement?
No, that was Dying Light. That was
Dying Light. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't follow these games.
funny little story, guys. Funny little story to say. I mean, I dated a girl one summer. I mean, she lived right across the street from me, so it's like whatever. It was nice. I mean, we kind of broke up very badly, but I'm gonna be honest with you. Like 90% of the time I was at her house, I was playing her Xbox One.
Wait, didn't I go over there and play Call of Duty?
Yeah.
I think so, because she had Black Ops 3 for Xbox One, like when it came out.
I didn't know you guys were dating.
What?
Yeah.
What?
I just kind of thought I went over there to hang out. I didn't know you guys were a thing.
Well,
Now I feel stupid.
anyway.
It wasn't
No,
obvious.
no.
It wasn't obvious. Don't worry.
Wasn't it? Oh, I'm sorry.
No.
Well, sometimes
sorry,
we
maybe
just
I
don't
should've-
think you have a girlfriend, and
Well, I mean, you're right most of the time. So.
I mean, half the time you don't tell us.
yeah. So I'm not trying to be a dick. You just
Oh,
don't
I'm
tell
sorry.
us most of the time.
Like,
You
you'll
guys
just walk up
gotta
one day and be
ask.
like, "Oh yeah, I've been dating this person for 6 months." Then I'm like, "Hold up, like what?"
I'm sorry. You guys gotta ask. Like most of the time, I just assume you guys know or don't care.
Nah.
Well, we don't care.
Well,
No, we don't care.
I care.
I care a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
I mean,
I'll-
I care about your well-being, but that's about it.
well, okay.
Stop being rude.
I'm happy to alert you guys that that situation hasn't changed. But, no. So anyway, I was playing Xbox at her house. Like she was always like dealing with her like little sister and whatever, and I was sitting there playing Dying Light. Like
Oh God,
it was so
the bowling ball of a little sister.
yeah, dude.
That's
Okay,
rude to say.
all right. I have a conversation for you later, but I'm not going to mention on the podcast because it gets extensive. But no, so and she wasn't playing it, so like her character on Dying Light was like not that leveled up. She didn't play the game at all. So I got on there and I was just like freaking grind. She had like the best melee weapons when she broke up with me. But no. Anyway, but yeah.
She used the melee weapons against them.
Uh-oh.
Nah,
Both with like
I remember.
fire upgrades.
Yeah, I remember being the monster, right? And that
Mhm.
like if you were the human, you could easily cheese the monster sometimes just by hiding
Right.
in like a house.
Mhm.
Because
Yeah,
especially if there was
Yeah.
there was two guys and they were hiding in the house, you're like it's fucked. You had to stay outside and just wait.
Yeah.
You run on a time limit, I believe.
Yeah.
And-
Well, you have to kill them before they get out.
Yeah.
Is
Wait.
it on a time limit though?
No,
Like,
they
if
have to
you take too
kill.
long?
They have to kill your weird nest things, I believe. So
Oh, yeah.
basically, it
Oh.
was just a boring, like, kind of wait for them to get out. And I was sitting there, and I was like, "Wait, I have the ability to summon zombies." And they're in a basement, so there's no windows. So I get like just what the fuck? I got like
This is the
just
game where you
close
knock them
enough.
down and put them up on hooks, right?
What? Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I'm just making sure we're on the same page.
Yeah, no, so I just got close enough to the entrance of the basement to, like, throw this weird biological grenade that summons exploding zombies,
Oh.
you know?
Oh.
So it
Interesting.
it explodes and it covers them in purple goo, I believe.
Ew. Oh, okay. And so it's like boomer bile.
Yeah,
So they
pretty
go,
much.
Like, okay.
And, like, but, like,
That's another good one.
this summons exploding zombies specifically. So I managed to get it in there, and it manages to cover them. And like I just see like zombies pop up out of nowhere. They don't know this, and they all run inside. And I'm just watching from the outside as these guys explode.
Okay, but I
Best
have
time.
an experience to share with Dead Rising. So that, I mean, we talked about games being scary, but Dead Rising, legit, I could not get past like like the first little mission part because it was just I couldn't get past like I kept thinking about it too hard, right? I kept thinking like moving my mind out of the idea that it's a video game and like nothing you do affects you in real
Like
life.
trying to think about it logically.
Yeah, but I was like thinking about it. I was like, oh man, zombies in real life would be scary, and so I'd like never get past that part. Especially that front cutscene where everybody's in the mall, and then like the dog is like outside, and she like the crazy old woman breaks the barrier between the zombies and the humans, and then the zombies like break through the windows and eat a bunch of people. I could not get past that cutscene. I mean, when I returned to it, I returned to it again like a couple years ago, and I tried it, but I forgot that like if you don't save the game, like there's no auto saving. So if you don't save the game, you're screwed. So like I didn't save the game except for like the beginning when I started it. So like I died in like a boss fight like really late in the game, like Do you remember the prisoners on the like military vehicle that were just driving around in the courtyard?
Wait, which game is this?
The first one.
Dying Light? Or...
First Dead,
No, Dead Rising.
Dead
Oh,
Rising.
Dead Rising. Ah, dude, I barely remember.
Well, one of the boss fights was these like escaped convicts who were driving around the courtyard of the mall in like a military jeep, and they were just like they had like a baseball bat. They were just like hitting survivors when they were trying to run from parts of the mall. And so that was one of the boss fights. I died in that boss fight. I really don't know how, but anyways, it sent me all the way back to the beginning of the game. Like I had no progress, and I like got back to that point. I was like, it's gonna be like that. so I shut off my Xbox. But I mean, okay, guys. So have you played the newer zombies or on Black Ops, like Black Ops 4 and stuff like that?
No. I don't even own Black Ops 4.
Yeah, I've never played Black Ops 4. I didn't think it would be worth it.
I'm here to attest that it's not.
Yeah.
It is.
Everything I've heard about it is that it's a garbage game.
It is
like
awful.
It's better than the games before it, but it was still bad.
Well, I mean, I would stop at Black Ops 3, to be honest. Like as far as the zombies experience, because
and then Modern Warfare doesn't even have zombies. They have the
which
they have Extinction like Call of Duty Ghosts.
Oh my god.
Okay, listen,
dude, I actually like that game.
Yeah,
though.
I know.
I love
COD Ghost isn't terrible.
Yeah, no, people said COD Ghost, but I would prefer COD Ghost over Infinity Warfare. Actually, well,
any day.
Well, I did
like
enjoy Infinity Warfare. Yeah, I did enjoy Zombies in Spaceland because it's like if you remove yourself from the whole cliche of Call of Duty Zombies, like if you just if you're not too critical, I guess. If you're not too critical, it's a really fun game mode, right?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, and
but nobody focused on the zombies. They judged the game off multiplayer and campaign.
And that's the big point about a lot of judging Call of Duty games, I guess. It's like if you separate yourself from the criticism and stuff like that, if you're not being critical, most Call of Duty Zombies games are at least decent, right?
Yeah,
they're playable to an extent.
Yeah. I mean, it's not. I wouldn't say it's a waste of money, unless the problem with Call of Duty Ghosts is that a lot of people didn't buy it just because of the bad reviews or whatever. But I mean, the multiplayer. The multiplayer,
I was like,
I actually loved the multiplayer, but that's a bit different story. But yeah, no. So I when I played Black Ops 4, I played it with a friend. You guys wouldn't know him; he's from a different school. But
oh my god,
no. But so I played it, and I was like, "So, is there anything I have to know about playing this?" And he's like, I would explain it to you, but there's no use in it. Just run and gun. And I was like, okay. And we played the the Egyptian map. Or no, it wasn't. It wasn't. No, it wasn't. Well, I think it was Egyptian. I don't even know. At first I thought it was Egyptian, but then there was a Greek temple, and I'm like, I don't even know what game I'm playing anymore.
Yeah, I think that's 9.
Yeah, but I was like, are there wonder weapons? And he's like, I don't know. But there was a point where it was I don't know, somehow we made it to round 20. I just from buying wall weapons, shooting. When we ran out of ammo, we would find something to hit the zombies with. Then there was a certain point where we were getting hit with napalm zombies, skeletons that had swords and armor, zombies, and I don't know, there would be occasionally a boss of some sort, and I was just like, what is happening? I think I'm gonna quit. It's freaking, man, it's kind of nuts. But I mean, I would go into exo zombies, but there's a whole discussion to be had about that.
I kind of liked exo zombies.
Yeah,
I mean, it was alright.
That was the one I played the most at your house, Carter.
Yeah, I remember that.
Exo zombies is good.
Yeah, to be honest with you.
General.
I remember playing it, and the only Easter egg I knew for the game was the Flight of the Bumblebees one.
Yeah, I remember that one too.
that's like the only Easter egg I knew from any Call of Duty game other than the new Nuke Town, where if you hit the heads off all the mannequins, it would spawn mannequin
the
zombies.
Black Ops 3 one.
Yeah.
Well, you didn't know about the meteorite in Kino der Toten?
Nope.
Well, oh dang. Okay, I thought everyone knew about that. You just hit the three meteorites and.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, now that the music, yeah.
I mean, there was also I also had this weird superstition about the power box near Quick Revive, where if you knifed it, you would you would die in an early round. Like I don't know. For some reason, every time I knifed it, I would just like get horrible luck on the box, and I would just like die. I don't know. But okay, so I enjoyed Exo Zombies when I played it. I mean, like, and again, it's the whole idea of Call of Duty. If you remove yourself from the being critical and like trying to make that game live up to the other Call of Duty games, it was a good like zombies mode for the game. You know?
What bothered me about it is that you had to pay for it.
Oh yeah. I mean, I had Advanced Warfare when it came out, but I never paid for Exo Zombies. I just got really good at, like, that was okay. Ranked in terms of like how good I am at multiplayer in all the Call of Duty games, I was the best at Advanced Warfare. I don't know why. But like, and same goes for Titanfall. I was really good at that one too.
Titanfall.
Just
not a survival game.
Right, but just fast-paced shooting and stuff like that. That's what I'm good at. But
I think I was the best at Black Ops 3.
Titanfall 2 is my game. But
okay, so survival.
Yeah, survival.
All right, so guys, we've talked a lot about zombie survival.
I'm good at Minecraft.
And that's good. That's good. Yeah. But what about other survival games?
I mean, that's just brought up Minecraft. Yeah. Minecraft is the survival game you think of when you think of survival games, I guess, or mods.
So what do you think about Minecraft, Kyle?
I'm not a fan of Minecraft.
Is there a reason, or is it just?
I mean, I played it a lot as a kid, and I would get bored of it very quickly, and then I was like, mods.
Same.
But I wasn't smart enough to figure out how mods work, so I was just kind of like, this game's boring. And
move
on.
I mean, I didn't have a lot of games when I was growing up. I had Minecraft after a hefty financial decision on my part. I think I got Minecraft for like $10 at Walmart. But I mean hefty. But so when I had Minecraft, that was like all I would play. I didn't even have Xbox Live, so I was like hours building a massive house, and I'd be like, this is good.
And then he'd come over to my house and
then also play Minecraft.
Multiplayer.
Yeah.
Dude, honestly, my first memory of Minecraft was with my dad, and like it was like when I first got Minecraft, and like I had just built my like first tree house, and I was like, Dad, I built 2 tree houses in Minecraft, and obviously him making fun of me, he's like, oh, Coda, I built 2 tree houses in the Minecraft.
Your dad was always such a dick in some way.
I know. That's like my literal like first memory of Minecraft when I got it.
It's like, now I want to play this fucking game anymore.
I think my first experience with Minecraft, I was at Josh's house. This is like
whoa.
Yeah.
That's a throwback.
Whoa.
I remember a time when me, Josh, and Romero were like a micro group. That was weird. That was like early middle school days, but I was spending the night at Josh's house and we played Minecraft, and all we did was build like a minecart rail that was really long. Tried to make a roller coaster, and then we remade the Titanic. We had a YouTube channel. This is a fun little piece of trivia. Me and Josh have a YouTube channel, but it's like really, really old. I don't know if it still exists. Actually, I'm gonna look that up.
Is it more of a had a YouTube channel than a?
I mean, yeah, because like I don't know if we ever uploaded anything, but I'm gonna check. I remember the name.
Great. Now I want to play. I want to play Minecraft mainly for the new update. I want to figure out how fun that is.
It's I.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
I mean, you guys.
played it that
I'm
much.
pretty sure you guys you guys played from the same game. You didn't start a new game to get there, which is what
No.
I would do.
No, we're continuing
Well-
the world we've had for a few months.
and I've been playing on my YouTube world for a while, but you know.
And my thing
I'm
with
playing.
Minecraft is I can play for about a month straight, like every other day, every day kind of thing. And then I just hit like a major dry spell and I just run out of things to do and I get really bored.
Yeah.
Cuz through that month I'll just like play as much as I can and get everything done so I can get like really OP, and then I'll get bored and a few months later I'll start a new world. Same thing. That's weird.
Yeah, guys, I can't find it. Dang, that kind of sucks. But
Damn.
yeah, okay. So are there any other survival games? I should mention I talked to Max a little bit earlier. Sadly, he could not join us on the podcast, but he
Noob.
did mention like he played a lot of Rust. You know.
I watch a lot of Rust. It's really good to watch.
Yeah, and so that's I don't know, Kyle.
I want
I
it,
played-
but I don't have a PC to play.
I
so.
played Rust a little bit when I was at Max's house, and it's a tough game, I guess. Maybe that's just because I'm a little bit of a noob, but
Aren't they releasing it on console?
Heard that, you noob.
I mean, maybe.
I'm pretty sure they're
I feel like
they have
any
a plan
game meant
to
for
release it on console.
any game meant for
But
PC is not gonna work.
It's gonna be garbage on console.
Because, like, okay, don't you have to, for Rust, don't you have to, like, have people watching your base, like, 24/7 because they don't, like,
Not
they can
necessarily.
raid you?
Yeah.
I mean, that's what I heard. Okay, guys,
They
have
added
you seen...
they added new things where you can have an alarm that goes off, like it's an in-game alarm that if it's tripped it sends a message to your phone.
Wow. Have you guys
Yeah.
have you seen that clip on Instagram where they're raiding that base, and then the guy's he smokes the doorway and he's like, guys, I'm stuck, and he's like, and then he jumps off the balcony and a dude picks him up in a helicopter.
No.
That was it's such a
I've
good
seen
clip.
that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good clip, dude. I
He
mean,
gets picked up that helicopter and it's like a freaking Mission Impossible movie.
yeah,
Yeah,
That's
I saw that. That was cool.
that's a let's go moment. That's awesome.
I'm playing a different game. Noida is not my game. I gotta figure it out.
Kyle, what are you playing?
I was playing Noida or whatever.
Yeah,
Now I gotta
I saw
find
you
a
playing
different
Rainbow.
game.
I'm playing Rainbow Six.
I'm
Um,
downloading Rainbow Six.
I'm downloading SpongeBob. Oh god, but so any other survival games worth talking about?
I know
don't
I've
really
never
know.
played it, but I know a good game is The Forest. Well, not like good as in like
Oh,
Yeah.
I've
Yeah,
played
The
that
Forest.
before.
not
Yeah.
necessarily good as in like it's a super high quality game, but I know it's fun. I've
Yeah.
watched it a few times and I have a bunch of people trying to push for me to get it so that I
Yeah.
can play with them.
Yeah, I mean,
Honestly,
I don't want to buy another game right now. Kind of broke.
I mean, my older brother was trying to tell me about another survival game that has to do with being stuck on an island.
Ooh,
Raft.
One second. guys.
No.
is it?
Hold on.
What's it called? I went through the PlayStation like 10 minutes ago, and I was.
Oh shoot, let me pull it up just so that the podcast knows what I'm talking about.
Is it Stranded Deep?
Yes, it is. Yes,
Yeah.
it is.
Oh,
Yes.
okay,
You got
okay,
it.
okay.
And so when he was describing it to me, I was like, so the forest, right? Because it sounded almost the same.
The forest.
Yeah. But I mean, those games are they really focus on the idea of you're stranded, you gotta survive, right? And that's that. And Carter, when you said resource management, or Carter Kyle, resource management, that's kind of more what that is, I guess. But I mean, when you think of the word survival, you kind of have to understand kind of the goal, which is to survive, right? So I mean, if you're talking about, if you put that in umbrella, then you can say oh, Call of Duty is a survival game. Oh, oh,
Oh yeah.
everything's a survival game. But I mean, I think what makes a survival game
God.
is survive under like almost impossible circumstances. Like a great I think a great survival horror game I think of is like Alien Isolation.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
Ooh,
I watched an
okay.
entire playthrough of that.
Yeah, me too. And I've been wanting to buy it just to do it, but I mean, I don't know if you guys have seen my YouTube channel when I played that like haunted jump scare mansion game. But
I think I watched a little bit of that.
I'm kind of not great at horror games, dude.
You're a wuss.
I'm on room 300 out of 1,000, and I just cannot play it. Because I get to the mannequin, like the mannequin monster, and he's like, he's got like the whole backstory where he like the townsfolk threw him into like the river and burned his muppet or like his puppets because they found that Clive. They burned Clive. But yeah, but like
out there burning Kermit and Miss Piggy. Honestly, though, what happened to Miss Piggy? Never mind. That's off topic.
Ignore me. Entirely different topic. But I think the worst part, like you know what I hate is like really scary when a survival game or like a horror game does this. It's like low quality monsters. Is this anybody else like low quality, like if you're in an 8-bit game, like you can't really see it, like not a lot of texture.
Like a 2-pixel monster.
Yeah. Like those things are kind of scary. I don't know why, but it's like it like I guess it hits a different string in my like horror index. Trying my best to play more horror games, but like it just never works out for me. Like freaking do you guys remember this game, so I'm talking like Slenderman, The Arrival, and what about I mean this is a different topic anyways, like horror games, but how about Eyes, the horror games?
I remember playing that on my I remember playing that on my school iPad.
Oh yeah.
Like
that game was terrifying
do
for
anything on
middle schooler.
Like there was the game where there was the light version that had like the ghost or whatever, and like the ghost was scary still.
Oh my
but
god! I remember
just the
I was
floating
like
head
the first person to like
the dismembered
in the
head
school
was awful.
Buy the full version of that. I felt like a baller.
Okay, do you remember back in like grade school, middle school, when one person would buy a game and everyone had their Apple ID to download it?
I think honestly, I think I gave Minecraft to everyone at the school.
I think that middle schoolers and grade schoolers have a better community than the entire world.
Yeah. Dude, I mean, to be honest with you, it's like what is a kid gonna do, right? If you give them the Apple ID, because most of us didn't have credit cards, right?
No,
most of us didn't have money on our accounts, so. If you just gave it to somebody, but I mean, I'll be honest, I used Connors to get like Whale Trail and like stuff like that.
Whale Trail was like,
and like Minecraft Lite.
I re-downloaded Whale Trail like last year and played it for like a week straight, and then I was like, why am I playing this? Like what? I think I was just running off of like straight nostalgia fuel, because like after the first week, I was like, this game is dumb. Why am I playing this?
Do you guys remember when we had App Store on our iPads earlier this year? Like, just for like a short time.
Oh yeah.
It was in speech. It was in speech class. I was like playing. I downloaded Whale Trails because I saw App Store on there. I was like, all right, I'm playing this now. And then freaking in physics class later that day, Mrs. Townsend, our librarian, she comes in, she pulls me out of class. She's like, you have something on your iPad that's not allowed.
The same thing happened to Carter.
I'm like the whale
English.
Oh my god, in English, Mrs. Townsend was like, you here. She pulled out the hallway
and like gave him the death glare and the finger, and she just like, you hallway, bring your iPad. And I was like, oh my god, Carter.
That's what she did to me, and everybody's like, ooh, and I was like, really, grow up.
Bro, I downloaded Minecraft.
Dude, my seminar Connor, he had Minecraft up until I think it was like 2 months before we got like school went out. Like he had Minecraft that entire time. And then one day he came in the seminar. I was like, "You playing Minecraft again?" And he's like, "No, she caught me and it made me delete it." And I was like, "Oh." Like they were like vicious about anybody having an app that they didn't download.
Yeah, but you know what's funny? You know what's funny about that? I had Spotify on my iPad last year, and they never said anything. They never, because nobody else had it. Nobody else had it, but I did. And so I was like, Like I would just be listening to Spotify in class, and then I would realize everybody's listening to their phones. I was like, am I the only one with Spotify?
Yeah, I remember in history you had Spotify on your iPad because you'd always pull it up, and I was like, Aaron, what are you doing? I was just genuinely confused.
Hold on.
Okay, guys, so I realized the chat.
That went really silent. I thought I got
sorry.
kicked from the
No,
call.
no, you're good. Chat is. I see chat mentioned Ark. Well, they're arguing about Ark Survival.
Ark is a good game.
I didn't play that much, but I love Ark.
Granted, I literally just watched it, and then I played it on my cousin's PS4. Like, him and his brother both had a PS4, so I'd steal his brother's, and we just played games together. But Ark was one of the games, and we never made it past, like, the primitive age, but it was so fun.
Do you guys... Okay, did you know that... Well, first of all, Ark was free on Epic Games Store a while ago.
Yeah.
Like a week ago. It was.
Really?
It was like a week ago. I don't know if it's still free anymore, but... Because, like, they gave us GTA 5, and then Ark. I remember I got the email for it.
GTA 5 was free.
And guess who copped that? Waited 6 years. But it was free, baby.
I downloaded it, played it for a while, got angry because my Xbox 360 account couldn't transfer over to PS4, so I lost everything.
Right.
Like that I grinded a year for.
Yeah.
And then I like deleted it because it was taking up too much space and I needed to download an update for it. And then I re-downloaded it one day. And then like it sat there, didn't play it for like a week, and then I deleted it again to update a game again.
I had DLC content for GTA 5 on my Xbox 360, but I never had the game. Because I think it was Jonathan. I think Jonathan gave me like the atomic
Ark
blimp.
is full priced again.
Oh, dang! I think Jonathan gave me the atomic blimp, like the download card that came with his game.
Oh, yeah.
And he never used it. He never used it, so he gave it to me. I was like, okay, what do I do with this? Right. Okay, but let's talk about Ark. So what made Ark a great survival game?
First off,
it was like
dinosaurs.
It was like realistic prehistoric Minecraft.
Yeah.
Well,
You literally
Minecraft
started
is
the
a
game by
strong
punching
word.
trees. You started the game
Minecraft
by
is a
punching
strong
trees.
word.
That's what I'm basing my comparison on.
I mean, dude,
Like you're just this like madly deformed
Naked dude.
human because nobody
Madly
wants to make
deformed.
a good-looking person in that game. And you walk up to a tree and you're just like grunting and losing health by punching this tree, but you get wood, so it's fine.
Like, okay, first of all, I remember when I tried to get Tristan to play mobile Ark with me.
Oh my god.
It was
Jesus.
so
It was
cursed.
horrible.
Literally, you couldn't even get like 3 frames on that game. I don't even know why they put it on the App Store, to be honest with you.
You would load up the game, get in, and you would just be like skipping like 10 frames, and you'd just be like teleporting around. Like there was no physical way you could play that game, like without losing all of your brain cells.
Oh man, I think what makes a survival game great is like, well, there's the feeling of that you're in danger, most of the time. Like I think once you get to safety, once you get in like a safe, comfortable area of playing the game, I think that's when it becomes not fun, you know. So like if you have like, say for Minecraft, right? Once you beat the game, you have diamonds, you have a house, you have everything.
Netherite.
Then
You have
it becomes then it becomes not so fun, right? Unless you get a bunch of friends to build something, but then again, it doesn't get that fun.
That's
right?
when you grind out and make all the farms you can.
I mean,
like I'm
and then
about
again,
to do.
who has friends?
And then again, who has time for that?
And then again,
but yeah,
Oof.
no. So that's when it becomes not fun. But like, so say games like Rust or like say games like The Forest, they're like, they're unpredictable. I guess you could say like Ark, I guess too, because there's dinosaurs and stuff like that. But it's unpredictable. You can always get raided. Something bad could happen, right? So I mean, I think that's what brings a lot of people back to playing these games is that, and like with zombie games too. I mean, there's always a different situation with zombies. I mean, most of them are like story based, but still, you can never get too much excitement out of killing fake fake zombies or something.
Yeah.
Like,
I think the main thing with certain survival games like COD Zombies and Minecraft is like if you don't have people to play with, it gets boring real quick.
True.
Yeah.
True. Unless you're like, do you guys remember? What is his name? Shoot, it's like, I forget what his name was. I think it's something Tombstone or whatever. It's not the Living Tombstone, but I wanted to say him, but it's not him. But he was like a zombies YouTuber. He never used a mic. All he did was he would just grind. He would be like level or like round 300 on transit. Like he had this impossible strategy going. Like oh man, I loved just watching him sometimes because it was like nuts. But like he was an exception, right? He was just because he could play and never worry about it.
I don't understand that. I can barely play games at all without having somebody to talk to.
Dude, once I get to level 30 on COD zombie game, or once I get to like a certain level, like I said, once I get comfortable, I can't play it anymore. But that's why I like horror survival games, because it's like, you're always screwed no matter what.
That's a good topic, like horror survival games.
Yeah, I mean we could talk about that later, but I mean just horror games in general. Because I think most horror games really are survival games as well. So,
in some way or another, yeah.
I mean, Outlast.
If you classify it as you're trying to survive.
Yeah. I mean, that's a hard topic,
If you classify it like that, then you could say Call of Duty multiplayer is a survival game because you're trying to survive.
Yeah. I don't know. Is there anything else like you guys wanted like mainly say about survival games? I mean, just like
I can bring up another good one if you guys aren't still talking about that.
Sure. What you got?
Was it Subnautica? Is that what it's called?
Oh, yes.
With the Leviathan and all those, just like underwater. Like I feel like that's creepy in a way. Like it's a very cartoony game, in my opinion, but like. It's very scary in the way that like you're deep underwater on this like desert, like this new planet, and like you don't know what's underwater on our planet. So like I don't know, deep water's just kind of scary to me. Like spooky.
Yeah, definitely, dude. Like, and that's a real like resource management game. I mean, you got to make so many storage games and stuff like that. Yeah, and that's a nuts game. That's a real survival game. You're right. That's a good example. Oh my god, my dog. Hold on, I'm gonna mute myself.
Whose dog was that?
I gotta go
That's
fast.
Aaron's dog.
I gotta go fast. I gotta mute me. Oh my god, Discord really?
Hey, stop.
Love you.
Hold on.
You stopped. You're good.
I know, but he's trying to get out of the fence. Hold on.
Won't let him.
Smack a hoe.
Let him run. He's a wild animal.
Dude, honestly, Pulse from Rainbow Six Siege is ugly. Who likes?
I thought you were gonna say Holes is in like the movie, and I was like, that is a good movie.
Well, yeah, it is.
Does that count as a survival game?
I mean, who's surviving?
The Holes.
The character. Isn't his name just Hole, or like that's what they call it or something? Like
No, they called him Caveman.
I don't remember the movie. I watched
story?
it when I was like 9.
It was Hector Zeroni and Stanley Yelnats.
Hey, don't use full names, Aaron.
Stanley. That's what his name was. Oh my god, I was trying to
They called him
remember
Zero
what that...
and Caveman.
Zero.
I mean,
yeah.
Jeffrey
that-
Epstein did not kill himself.
Okay.
Whoa.
Names, Kyle.
Whoa.
Names, Kyle.
Oh, can't use last name.
Yeah. I'm sorry. But I'll
Oh,
stop.
God.
Jeff did not kill himself.
Is it spelled
My main homie
Geoff?
Jeff.
Hefe.
Geoff.
Okay, so our chat real
Geoffrey.
quick is talking about No Man's Sky.
I don't really know. I haven't played that much No Man's Sky. Or...
Be quiet. Shut the door. Oh man, well, I mean,
Who are you talking to? I will. Be quiet.
I can't get peace. I cannot.
Aaron,
get
go
peace.
walk the dog.
I know. I know.
Aaron, he wants out. Walk him.
He's literally outside right now. But
Just put him out your window on a leash and he'll be fine.
I had a bad experience real quick while I was sitting at my PC editing one of our highlight videos.
Oh yeah.
I was just like sitting there, and you
Was it
know,
the bird?
Yes, actually, yes.
Oh, okay.
I was sitting.
Everybody,
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
chat, real quick. How's this sound? Is it too loud?
Is it too long?
I didn't even know we had a chat.
Yeah, we got a chat.
How many people are
Talk
watching?
jam.
We
I
got
don't
two.
really have a way to check. 2?
Yeah,
Nah, I can't. They're dead. Yeah,
they're dead.
yeah,
It's
they're
okay.
fine.
It's okay.
Trying to
Damn.
if the gameplay audio is loud.
Oh, it's okay.
I would blame it on the delay, but there's not that much of a delay, so.
I would blame it on the alcohol.
But
It's okay, it was under 15 seconds.
you gotta be
Um,
careful. But no, so anyway,
Yeah, you gotta be careful with
it was
that.
like one of those horror movies. I can't remember which one, but like I was sitting there on my computer. I was like talking to Tristan, doing some stuff, and then a freaking bird like smacks my window. Just, but then
Wait,
like
isn't this the start of it's a horror movie?
yeah,
What is it?
I know.
Is it just birds? Is that what it's called?
No, it's like there's another. It's a weird one. Hold on.
The Happening?
Hold on. Maybe.
Who remembers The Happening, honestly? Who?
I don't know. I don't know if it was The Happening, but it was like some weird like Exorcist type movie where something wasn't right. And like because like one bird hits the window and then a bunch of birds hit the window.
An entire flock of
Oh, I remember.
I just remember the scene.
Yeah, I remember.
I think it was too high quality to be the
no,
birds.
I don't
Yeah,
think it was.
have you
I don't
seen-
think it was Insidious.
Have you seen the like CGI and stuff from that?
Yeah, the birds.
Did
The
you-
birds was
did
a
you
rough
know-
movie.
Did you know that like some of those birds weren't CGI?
Yeah.
Like they were just trained birds. I watched a video on this the other day. Like they deadass had like trained birds attacking the
That-
kid.
It's funny. I mean, but yeah. So I mean, I think we hit like our an hour spot. So do you guys want to?
Really already? What time?
Yeah, I know, right?
Dang.
It's like 9:30. Do you guys want to like leave some final thoughts about survival games? You know, just like
Would recommend.
wow.
Bye.
Thanks, Tristan. No. But I mean,
Yes.
See.
just so you know, I'm reading the chat. I am Schmitty. I have a feeling I know who that is.
Whoa.
Yeah, he says hi. Says hi to Tristan.
I love you, Wyatt. I have a picture of your Sonic cup still. I think I threw the cup away because it was smelling.
Now that's a survival game right there. That's a pro
Honestly?
gamer move.
All right. Here's my final thoughts. The
Okay.
best survival game and the worst survival game is life.
Oh, yes. That is a good way to end
dropping
this.
that bomb on us.
I mean, if you really think about it,
It's all about your
It is.
decisions. I mean, if you
Really
think
do
about
like
it,
that.
life is like a telltale game. Like choices makes consequences. It's also a survival game. I mean, if you make the right choices or the wrong choices, depending how you look at it, it could be a zombie game. It could be whatever game you want it to be. But
now, can we go really deep? The zombies are people that can't look away from their phones.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Dude,
We
okay.
are the zombies.
I honestly want somebody to make a satirical survival game where you have to get like just your basic human resources, like you have to go get an apartment or like you have to go get your groceries, but everybody is looking at their phone and just like mindless. So like every time you ask for something, they give you like a weird hint that's like just them talking to you but distracted. So it's like
mumbling.
Yeah, you're like, "Sir, can I purchase this?" And he's like, "Yeah, sure, whatever." Like doesn't tell you how, so you just kind of have to like go and do it. That'd be funny.
I mean, yeah, I guess.
How do I purchase this? With like money and stuff.
Like somebody's trying to rob you with a knife, and so you just have to dodge their attacks.
They're just staring
they're just
at their
like,
phone.
but they're just like swinging, not even looking at you. Oh man, that'd be fun.
Give me all your money and whatever.
All right. I mean, like, empty, I guess.
If you really want to. Honestly, though, like if somebody's robbing you, just say no. Then they legally cannot take anything.
Legally? You're correct. You're correct.
Oh man. Well, okay. I think we've had a good enough conversation. I think we've got enough. I think our chat has had enough of us talking about just talking about stuff. So I mean, does that wrap it up? I think it does. I think it does. Thank you all for listening to the Juicebox Squadcast.
Thank all 4 people that tuned in.
Hey, but you know what? There will be people who listen to it after it's posted. Make sure to catch us next week at 8:30 on Saturdays every week, and make sure to check our channel for highlights.